There we go. All right, awesome. On to 7 Days to Die. So again, played a little bit. Ready to play some 7 Days to Die. Try to finish this day up right. Recent changes in DNL that make structures despawn after 72 hours of not being used. Ah, there you go, roll. I don't know if anyone else has been on recently, but it was the last on around Wednesday. Yeah, there we go. That's what caused it to despawn. Kiz, can you cook that goblin meat and tell us how it tastes? Maybe next time, bro. Maybe next time. All right, getting into some 7 Days to Die. Got to get in with my teamwork crew. Let's see how they're doing tonight. Bam. Hey, everybody. By the way, Gwen's got the new password if you want to get on the Dark and Light server. Just hit her up for that later. Boom.
Very cool.
All right. And I got my teamwork crew. They can go in there. They can play around with that. And I'm going to reset it on Monday. I'm going to let some of you guys in there. If you want to be part of that as well, I will open that up to the community to go in there and have some fun. So here we are back in 7 Days to Die. We have done our amazing base here. It is looking fantastic. My favorite base of all time. We took on 2,000 zombies last time, and we smoked them all, and then had to restart the server to get even more zombies. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So here she is right here. We've got our corner sniper areas. Of course, we've got blade traps that are inverse, so that doesn't take away your drops. Chops their heads off. They fall down there. You get all your drops. You pick them up afterwards. If they happen to get past these blade traps like dogs and things like that, they get under the blade traps. Boom, they get chopped up by the inner ones. Now, we've got this ramp here on purpose so they come up and they fall in. So they don't stand here and just hit the blade trap and then destroy the blade trap. First thing I do is I go around the base, see if the base is still doing good. Looks good. Looks good to me. Looking pretty sharp. Looks nice, look nice. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and build the subterranean part of the base, which is going to hold all of our power and all of that stuff. We're going to work on that in just a bit. It's going to go straight down there. Straight down there. So I'm going to go ahead and fall down first. And then I'm going to get back up, and then I'm going to try again, and then I'm going to get back up. There we go. Going to get some gas. Gas-a-rooney. Stano's coming in with a host. Also, Cassie earlier with a host, and Baby Girl making it rain. Thank you so much. Appreciate all that love. Appreciate the love up in here. Keyblade Knight making it rain. You have those pet, but you don't know how. I'm Kiz. Can you cook the goblin? I already read that one. GG. GG, exactly. GG in there. Got that goblin. Even though he was level 40, I got an arrow, so I was far away from him, so he can't one-shot me. That seems to be the trick to that guy. Get yourself some distance from those bad guys. Now, I also didn't aggro. I think when he... here's another thing on the flip side of that same thing. First, you shouldn't have high-level mobs where you start off in low level. But, on the flip side, when I shot him with the arrow, he should have aggroed on me and came straight for me. Which he did not. He just, like, took a few arrows to the face and then died. He should have aggroed on me where he ran to me. But I'm sure they'll fix all that stuff later on. On the flip side. On the AI side. Okay, we got an auger. And we're not afraid to use it. Turn that down just a little bit. We're going to need a lot of blocks. How much blocks do we got? We got none. Whole bunch of none. All right, let's get some frames. And then we are going to get a whole bunch of concrete mix. All right, guys, I'm going to work on the subterranean part of the base. I'm going to start cutting underneath without, of course, trying to undermine the base. So that we can have a better entrance where you can just use a hatch. Also, you can drive in, all of that stuff. I'm going to start on it right now. Bada bang. Bada boom. So what I'm going to do is dig under the base, which is never a smart idea if you dig too much. If you dig too much, what's going to happen is... oh, I should work on my health, too. If you dig too much, what's going to happen is going to undermine the base. The whole base is going to come down. Not good. I get myself a first aid kit. Get myself some meat stew. Try to start the stream off right today. Or start this part of the stream off right, anyway. And try to drink and eat and all that stuff, so I'll come back and do it in a second. There we go. There we go. Now, again, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. And I know you're talking directly to me. Again, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. All right, do we drink enough? How are we at? We're at 100%. All right, nice. 100%. Oh, goodness. Put that sucker in there. And then we got a little bit of everything. We got our food. We got gas. Gonna fall down, hit this sucker, and start diggy hole. Now we need to decide how far we want to go down. So there's 1 block, 2, 3 blocks. Let's go 4 blocks down. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start by making this spot right here. Whoop! Little out of control there. A little out of control, Kismet. Held down to it a little bit too long. All right. So we're going to go ahead and use this support pillar this way. Use the support pillar as kind of our starting pillar. Like so. And we're going to go ahead and dig it down. Down there. Use that as our support pillar start. We can always come back and adjust it later. But we're going to go ahead and start that. Just to make sure that our base doesn't come tumbling down. We use that as the bottom. All right. And, of course, we want to make some ladders to get back out again. Let's go ahead and make sure I've got some already made. We'll make some ladders, and we'll use those to climb back out. There we go. While we're working here. Back away a little bit. Okay. And again, why are we doing this subterranean? The subterranean place is so that we can go underneath this area here, and we can get underneath there. We can put power down there. We can run the power underneath the whole base, which is going to run up to the blade traps. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the power. We're going to run it up to there, up to the motion sensors, and then run that power back, and then run it to a relay, which will then, of course, relay to all of this. And all of that stuff will be protected behind a cement kind of wall. As we run all of the lines. Now, the lines also won't be above ground like that, where they're running all over the place. They'll be underneath and coming from underneath the base, which will look a lot nicer as well. So we need to know how many blocks it is out this way. So, for one, we're going to do it in the north direction first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in that direction. Let's call that 11. And so we're going to go down here. And we're going to start right here below the base. Now this is sand, so it cuts really, really fast. As you can see. There we are. We're under the blade traps. Cool, huh? Very cool. All right, and then we need one more out of there. And I got the sound turned down a bit because the auger is really, really loud. So this is going to be the outer wall. Now, did you notice I did a small part first? You always want to do like a small part of your base before you get too far into it as well, just to make sure that you're not going to break your whole base. Now, one of the smart things to do, of course, is to do the outer edge right here. And then we'll also take this down a few notches. How many did we say? I think we said 5, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be 4 from there. 4 from there. So that's 1, 2. And then we'll take this one out. And that one out. Like that. And then this one. There we go. Probably need... And then we had 4 plus the ground. So 1, 3, 4 plus... So that'd be the 5th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth one is the actual ground, the ground level. We'll go ahead and do this to have that as a support. We'll cement that all in. Then that'll be ground level. And then this we'll pull out. Just kind of ground level it all the way back just to double check it. And again, if it's all messed up, we could always make dirt and fix it later and all that stuff. All that stuff. Looking good. Because I'm going to kick butt in Mass Effect Andromeda, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to do something outside the box like you would do. That's the way you do it, bro. Do something outside the box. Don't give up. Because I know it's frustrating. Sometimes games can be very, very frustrating. Just Keep doing your thing, bro. Keep doing your thing up and down. Alright, I think I did that one level too low. Or even easier. I can fix it real easy. Watch this. What block? I don't remember no block. I didn't see no block there. Alright. Yeah, see, that seems a bit low if you're going to be standing under there. Yeah, so you'd want to be up higher so you could reach the blade trap. You want to be up higher to reach the blade trap. So let's go ahead and try it with the frames in there, though. See if we can reach the blade traps and repair the blade traps from down here. So we got this one. I can reach it. Can I tell whether it's damaged? I can. This one. That one's probably not damaged. That's probably why it's not showing. Yeah, but I can reach that one. Yeah, I can reach them from under here. Okay. I still think it should be up one more. Yeah, we're going to do up one more. Actually, let's just waste some cement. Let's do it. Waste a whole lot of cement. Like so. And don't go with a bad design. Just fix her up. Redo it if you gotta. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to be any lower because then it's going to be like a reach. It's going to be like maximum reach to try to repair that stuff or to get your loot or whatever underneath there. So yeah, you might even want to be one more up. Then you're like hitting your head right there. You might get hit. Might get hit by the mobs. All right, let's clear this out. Love the auger. Love, love, love the auger. Again. Ah. What a surprise. Kismet's full. What a surprise. I know you're all surprised by that. Incredibly. Surprise, surprise. Oh, I can't get up on that next ladder. Can't get up on that next ladder because I got to jump. Get up there. Come on. All right, be like that. What the heck? Get up there. All right, enough of this. Enough of this jumpy jump stuff. Whatever works. Whatever works. Oh, I actually didn't come all the way up here. Too much stuff on me. Offload the gas. Way too much gas. All right, there we go. Whee! All right. Plant fibers. Picking up the plant fibers. Not that we need them, but picking them up anyway. All right, and then we need one more down. And then easy mode, fill it in. Again, we're building a kind of a subterranean entrance to the base right now. I'm just going to fill in these frames for right now along this wall edge. And then we'll cut this part out. And again, you don't want to remove too much that it undermines the actual base itself. But you can get away with a good amount because we've also got the dirt that's up against as well. So we'll just go ahead and fill that edge in. I love filling in cement. I don't know what it is. Very satisfying. Very satisfying. There we go. Auger's so good. This alpha levels you up like crazy, says the Abyss. Yeah, I don't like the fact that it levels you so quickly. I think they should crank it down. I'm sure they will at some point. I don't like the easy mode. I don't like the easy mode in any game. I think it steals away some of the fun of the game, but of course, if you like it, go for it. It's your game. You can do whatever you want. For me, I wish they would crank it down, because I use the auger a lot. So that means I level like insanely fast, which of course makes me like really, really high level before everybody else, and then it just kind of diminishes the teamwork aspect of it, I find. All right. Now, another thing I want to do, too, is make sure that I've got an outer support. And we'll go ahead and just put it right here. Gonna go ahead and make a nice outer support just in case, you know, some craziness starts to happen. Don't want the base coming down. Again, I come back and make those smaller supports if I want, you know, the real skinny supports so they're not blocking so much. But, again, play it safe. Renovating, everybody. Renovating the outside of the base. Or really the underside of the base. Now, I'm actually putting some cement in here, but I'm actually going to make a passageway once I have all the rest of this done. I'm going to make a passageway through here that's going to go way off away from the base, which you can go down in there and then just come over this way. It's going to be like a very small ramp. We've done many ramps down into our subterranean bases. Super fun. Super fun stuff. This is a lesson on how to collapse your base. I don't know if you're kidding, but if you're being disrespectful, bro, watch those chat rules. Watch those chat rules or my mods, Fate's Hammer will come down on you and drop the elbow drop on you. By the way, you're coming in my stream to troll. You're in the wrong stream, bro. I don't care. As I talk about very often in the stream, don't take anybody's negativity and put it on your shoulders. Don't walk around with it. Knock it off of there. Don't bother with people like that. If they're going to be a jerk, ban them and move on with your life. That's what you do. Because you know what? It's their choices and not yours. It's their negativity and not your negativity to carry around. Enjoy yourself, guys. Enjoy yourself. Do what you love to do every day. That's what I'm doing right now. Right now. Having a good time. Having a good time. Bam. Oh. Right here. All right. Now, we have built many a base, some massive mega bases, some smaller bases. We've taken over lots of stuff. My teamwork crew is amazing, They work together perfectly as a team. They go out, collect materials. We work on bigger projects like this as well. Now, as you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's about 4 distance. But I'm going to go ahead and just go safe with it for right now. Oh, actually, I don't want to do that. I want to do it here in the corner. Like so, and again. The inner area is going to be all enclosed, too. So this will be an inner wall. I'm just putting up some supports as I go. But the inner part will be all cut out and then will be closed off by doors. So you can't actually get into the inner area. In case they got down here somehow and they tried to go into the inner base, that'll be locked off by, of course, steel doors that we can come in and out. Like we did in a previous build. And again, we're getting underneath here where all our kind of custom blade traps are. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. You can raise your game stage to make the hordes harder, but yeah, more difficult enemies would be nice. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? If you had more tough stuff. Yeah. It'd be nice to have stronger enemies in here, but we got it cranked up right now for Horde Night. Later. We got it cranked up for Horde Night. It spawns 2,000 zombies. If you missed it yesterday, that was epic, bro. That was epic. 2,000 zombies spawn because we got amazing servers. Killed every last one of them suckers. Killed every last one of those zombies, and the base held up pretty good. Lost a few blade traps, but overall, my team did amazing. We had like a bazillion cops out spawn out of everywhere. They were everywhere, those cops were. All over the place. All over the place. D to D. Now, if you're really smart, of course, you do this first. You do the undercutting first in case it does collapse. But for us, we had to get the kill box up first because we do not build subterranean bases. A lot of people, what they do is they go in, they build a subterranean base. They then offset that base by about 40, and then your little screamers just kind of circle across the top of your base. You know, you got your base way down. You can have it at bedrock or somewhere in between. And they just circle way up above. That's too easy. That's too easy. We stop doing that. We start the game, and we try to do it without any subterranean bases. Of course, it's your game. Again, your game. You can do it however you want. But for me, I don't do subterranean bases anymore. We try to survive and find a way to survive automatically without me having to do nothing. I don't have to worry about the screamers anymore because the base is automated. This is the automated mini, or it's the slim automated mega Kismet Killbox. And what it does is it is more efficient than it was before. It automatically turns on the blade traps when mobs come in. They get chopped up. Don't have to worry about it. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Once we get to this stage, it gets a little bit easier. Gets a little bit easier to fight off those constant screamers all the time. Because that does get annoying. That does get annoying after a while. So you got to watch out for that. Gotta watch out. Bam. You know what I should do? I should make a bag of dirt. Grassy ground. Let's do it. Make a whole bunch of it. There we go. We're gonna make some dirt to fill this in because I know some of you get triggered when I waste these frames, even though I don't care. We got massive resources, but still, I will do you guys a solid and not waste my frames. Oh yeah. Thank you, Ripley, for coming in, showing the love, showing that host love. Thanks for coming out in the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Crazy coming in with the kill box hype. Yeah. By the way, when is our Horde Night tonight? When's our Horde Night? Is that tonight? I forgot. Should have looked it up. Let's go look.
91.
91. Oh, we got a ways to go. I think I'm gonna probably not have enough time for Horde Night today, but we'll get it next time. Next time. All right, this is looking good. So far, so good. And again, this inner part's just gonna have nothing but supports all the way through here. So we're gonna go because we're gonna enclose the inner area. It's also gonna make it more secure. I'll eventually put a door right there, but you guys get the idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fill in the rest of this as I go. And again, on all four sides is going to have a doorway when we come out. So. Status, just bring Gwen 542 like 42 and I'm weird. Oh, well. All right, Stanos. I don't know what you're talking about, but all right. Thanks for the bits, bro. Yeah, 91 is the one that's going to be next. I don't memorize them. I put them in a spreadsheet, and then I go and put them up on a sign for everybody. So I don't have to remember. All right, how are we looking? Looks like we're hitting the corner here. Looking nice. All right, did we go a little bit too far here? Looked like we did. Looked like we went a little too far. Let's see, maybe I went a little too far in the opposite direction. Yep. Right there we did. All right. How are we looking? Oh, yeah. Got herself a corner. Nice. All right. Now, we have a bit of an overhang here on that edge because we have a ramp there. So they go up the ramp, and then they fall down in there, and they get trapped in there. And then they die, which is awesome. Awesome. Let's do it. Little by little, everybody. Don't do it too fast. Your whole base comes down. Your whole base comes down if you do it too fast. Now we have also cross supports and all sorts of supports going here too. So it does help. Again, always be real careful when you're undercutting your base, because this is actually a fast way to take down buildings. If you want to take down a building, then cutting through the concrete takes forever. But going underneath it and cutting out all the dirt underneath the building and then letting it fall, 1,000 times faster. And then you just come back and fill back in the dirt. so much faster. But that's not what we're trying to achieve here. At least I hope not. Alright. Slow and easy gets the job done. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, now we got a bit of a long span here in the corner. If you're particularly worried about this span right here, like, because you got one, right here, 1, 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you get worried about spans, if they're too far, just put another support in there. No big deal. No biggie. Again, this base is also holding up a lot of stuff. You've got our command center up above. We've also got the Sky Garden at the top. So again, make sure that first you put in the floor supports. And then if you want, you can use kind of smaller supports to say right in the middle there. Again, if you have a long span. Just go in here and go wet. And let's go ahead and use... Let's just use the pole here. Let's go ahead and make about 5 of those. We'll stop the grassy ground for now. Start it up again. There we go. While we're waiting for that, we'll keep on going. Keep on a-going. Keep on rocking in the free world. Has a strange calming effect. I know it does too on me. I don't know what it is about the auger. It's just like really nice, but it's so dang loud. The loudness doesn't cause the calmness, but the kind of whirl of it does, right? Like some people like to listen to the whirl of like a fan, right, when they're sleeping. Like when you know you turn your fan on and it seems real soothing, that kind of humming noise. Now I've always had humming around here because I've had so many computers, you can hear them all whirling all the time. Like right now, I've got my my 2 towers right here whirling away. So I always got that noise. And my machines run pretty much 24 hours a day right now, as I am uploading an insane amount of stuff to YouTube. I'm trying to catch up on all my past videos that, you know, it doesn't quite line up to the roof, but that is acting as a support. So yeah, I am trying to upload a lot of them. I've actually got about 100 of them up there right now that I've got to queue up to release. But I'm trying to catch up to my live videos, so... Basically, and I have 2 connections, so I'm constantly upgrading, uploading on both connections. So that when I stream, like within the next day or 2, it'll be up on YouTube. In high quality, by the way. I can throw it up there at what I call Twitch quality, which even though I'm streaming and I'm broadcasting at 1080 and it's recording it at a decent quality, it's not the full 1080, the real super high quality, which I like to do on my videos. For you guys, so. And that requires to record about 200 to 500 gigs every single night. Every single night. Right now, I have recorded, let's see how much I've recorded so far today. How much in just this stream has it recorded? Let's see. 80 gigs. 80 gigs so far, and then this little segment here will probably be another 20 gigs. And then bam-a-rooney. Bam-a-rooney. Usually when I stream a lot longer, of course, it gets even more. So usually within there. Today is a bit of a shorter day. But again, there you go. Again, to get worried about that span, just, you know, every 3 or 5. Because it's actually 6 that you can go maximum. But I would go every 3 or 5 just to add a little extra support if you're nervous. If you're nervous, works good. All right. And another 10 up in here. Bam. There we go. Ripley hanging out. Look at that sub badge you got there, Ripley. Nice. Rocking the sub badges. Got my new sub badges for all you guys. Hope you're enjoying them. They are awesome. Growing up your little dragon. One day he's going to be a big old full dragon. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Grassy ground. See, I wish you could just drag the queue, right? And you say, I want this one to be priority. Or even if you could just right-click on it and say priority. That would be nice. Instead of stopping it and starting it and stopping and starting it all the time. That would be a really great addition. I mean, the game is already pretty fun. But, you know, little touches here and there would make the game even better. Make it amazing, actually. Make it pretty amazing. Gonna stop all of that. Speaking of stopping stuff, stop the auger. And then go ahead and make myself some of those. Some more of these things. What, concrete pole? Let's make about 50. This way it'll give it. This way it'll give us something to do while I'm doing something else. Like cutting out all this stuff under the base. Again, be very, very careful when you're cutting under your base. Little by little. Don't try to like do it all at once because your base is gonna fall down. Then you're gonna be like, Kismet, my base fell down. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. See, I do like, you know, 1, 2, 3, or 4 or 5 at a row. So I can just fill it in nice. Fill it in nice and clean. Like this. Very nice, very nice. Sounds like the generators in Fallout 4. It might. You know, a lot of game companies, by the way, use the same kind of sound effects pack, I find. They use the kind of same effects, right? But sometimes they use them for different things, so it really throws you off, right? Anybody ever notice that when you're playing a game, you're like, whoa, that's the sound from whatever, right? And then, but it does something different than the sound you in the other game you did. I've noticed that many a time. Again, I think they use like a sound effects pack. It's like a standard sound effects pack you can build if you're a gaming company. Alright, get up in there. I mean, even if you just have rebar frames in here. You just have rebar frames in here holding it up is better than having nothing, obviously. I gotta take this up here. Fill those in first. Fill in our wall here. Alright. We're just trying to speed along here, so I'm gonna kind of speed up a little bit. You guys get the idea. You guys get the idea. Let's speed it along here. Go a little bit longer on this edge. Now, the reason why you can go a little bit longer is, of course, you got the supports of the 2 side edges right now, right? So you got that dirt support that's going to support it. Love it when they get chopped up. So you got a little bit more you can do. If you just do a single channel, then you can do the whole wall, which will act as a support for the upper wall pretty quickly. So kind of another trick that I like to use. And then you can, of course, just right-click and aim at the rebar frame. Goes much faster. Fill that in. Very nice, very nice. Anything here? And I'm just going to hold down the right mouse button. Put those down a little bit faster. Do the other edge first. You might be like, Kismet, how are you going to get those ones at the end? Well, I'm going to cut the other side off. And I'll get those ones at the end. To the top first a little bit. If I miss a frame, I can also get it from the side, too. No biggie. Trying to speed that along a little bit. And again, usually I try to slow down when I'm explaining things, but once you guys get the gist, I am off and running. There we go. Chop, chop, little zombies. Exactly. Again, that's why we don't have to worry about screamers. They're getting chopped up by the automated kill box here. It chops them up. We don't have to do a thing. Other than to, of course, repair the blade traps from time to time. That's a good idea. All right, this wall's looking good. Let's fill it in and see if we missed any frames. I fill them in different every time, by the way. Notice how I started at the top and I went around. And I don't know, it's just like a creative thing I like to do. Sometimes I just fill them in differently each time. Now, sometimes you got to fill them in very specific. Otherwise, the whole thing falls down. But in this case, you don't have to worry about it too much. There we go. Now, because this auger is really high level, and I have very high level, what I call diggy diggy hole, but basically, Miner 69er. I gotta be careful or I'll be digging down to bedrock in like 3 seconds. Very easy to overshoot. Like that. Yeah, I overshot. But that's okay. We've got ourselves a bunch of grassy ground for when we screw up. Ammo. Let's see, how's that? Oh, a little extra there. All right. That's our corner peg. Put that in. And once again, we'll run a bunch of frames. Holding down the right mouse button. Run to the top once. And fill it in. And any of the ones I can't reach right now, obviously I will. Oh, missed one. I will go in and I'll grab as we kind of cut that corner out. I try to be very conservative when I'm doing stuff under the base. Very, very conservative, though I have caused the entire base to come almost tumbling down. I didn't actually cause it to come tumbling down, but I was testing out dirt for the first time, or sand, and I was cutting down to the bottom of the base, and I was trying to cut out, you know, a nice little area for all my peeps. Then all of a sudden, the whole base started cascading down. Yeah, it was not good. It was not good. Very, very not good. All right, got that cut out. Look at that, man. It's shaping up fast. Shaping up fast. Keep going. By the way, there's no right or wrong way to do this. I guess there's a wrong way if you cause it to collapse. But you don't have to do it the exact same way as me. There's about 10 or 15 different ways of doing just about everything in this game and a bunch of other stuff too. Put that back there. There we go. And already got the corner. Good. All right, then we'll fill this in. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Looking good. Same thing over here. Just cut it straight across. Speed up a bit. Again, the more you cut, the more chance of it falling down. But since you got the support of the dirt on the side, you'll be fine. Usually. Now, if it falls down, I'm the one who built it, so I have to build it again. My bad. Big deal. Build it again the second time. Bam. And we'll just backtrack this. All right, looking good. Anything here? I like to crouch when I'm doing this kind of dirt. It just helps your accuracy a little bit if you're crouched and going. I find the accuracy is much higher when you're chopping things up. All right, we want to go to the corner. Right there. Might be like, Kismet, how are you going to get that bottom row? Well, I'm going to get that bottom row when I cut the other side out. Look at this. Just loot just dropping down in here. Free loot. Did they fix it when they, That's just fun to watch. Let's see what happens when they decompose. Now, one of the things they had a problem with in previous versions of Alpha 16 is they would, when they decompose, they pop back up to the top. Yeah, look at that. So they pop back up to the top when they decompose. I don't think it should do that. I think it should decompose wherever it landed and not pop back up to the top of the block. So something for them to work on for the future. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. But I could have looted them right there, by the way. I could have looted them and chopped them up while they were still a thing. I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. We'll get the other side of this later. Fill that in all the way across. Fill the outer area. Take this out. Put that in. Put that back. Take this out. Get that corner one. Maybe we'll just take it out. Just do it now. Well, won't be lazy. All right, we'll do it now. Best time to do something is now. There we go. That's the corner. Fill in the corners. You guys are enjoying this, enjoying some epic base underground kind of loot center. Feel free to go ahead and put that one in the chat so I know you guys are enjoying this content. I enjoy building. I love building in this game. Super fun. Super fun, and this is just something that's fairly simple to do so that you can get underneath there and repair your stuff without having to go outside and get killed by the zombies. Now, last time we didn't build the under... Oop, that was too far down. Last time we didn't build underneath the base, and it was just more annoying to go and collect it because you had to turn the blade traps off, and then you'd be down in there, and if you didn't turn the blade traps off, it would chop you up. So here now, you can just go underneath here, like all these mobs that are up here, and literally just loot them all from right here, and then you can use your axe to chain them up, or your machete, whatever. Get it. There we go. Lots of ones going on. Where's my summon? You want to summon? I summon you to greatness. There you go. There you go. All right, let's finish this up, everybody. We're gonna speed up. Take a little bit more risks. Our whole base is gonna come down. And you can also be crushed by this, by the way. If you undercut it too far, you can actually, and it starts to fall, it'll crush you. I know, I've done it live on stream. Pretty epic. Now in this case, I don't want to undercut and overcut because I don't want it to accidentally pull the base down. So as you notice, I'm not undercutting as much or cutting underneath all of this and just letting it fall down. I'm just going to actually auger all this out of here. There we go. That's probably far enough for now. And then we'll fill in the frames. And again, if you're far enough away, if you're like maximum away, then you can just right mouse click. Right? And then we'll just... it'll keep going in that straight line. Like, great example is Bulletproof Glass does that. Now, me, I just like to hold the mouse button down and backpedal and just act all awkward. Awkward. You can go row by row. You can do it 100 different ways. I don't know. I just like to do it different each time, or kind of vary it a bit, just for varying my gameplay. Just for funsies. Just for funsies. Might not necessarily be as efficient every single time, but I want to keep it fun. All right. Fix that one. Fix this one. All right. Let's look how our supports are. Again, if you feel nervous about your stuff falling down, look at what your support you got here. Let's go ahead and put one. Stay right there. And then we'll go here. Now these ones are real small. They still act as a full cement support. And they don't take up much room. So when you're running by them, right, coming down here to loot, you know, they're not that much really in the way. It's not like you're using 100 rounds or something like that to really block the way. Let's keep going. Have time to get this done? I think so. Might have some time to get it done. We might have to finish it next time, but we'll see. A lot of dirt to clear. A lot of area to clear out. Uh-oh. I'm dropping stuff again. I'm dropping stuff. I could have put a chest down there, which might be a smart idea, but I'll just throw some stuff in the drop box for now. Lots of clay. Look at all that clay and dirt and all sorts of good stuff. Kind of random stuff on me here, too. Throw some of this random stuff in there to be sorted later. And more clay, more forged steel. What I really want, what I really want is some more cement mix. There we go. Whee! How's it going, Monterey Pat? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? All right. Come to me, my little clumps of clay. Reminds me of, what is it? Terminator 2. You know, when his little like, kind of mercury-like, metal melts down and then it just, like, starts coming toward him and absorbing back into him. That reminds me of that. There's a lot of dirt. A lot of diggy. But it's got to be done. Somebody got to do it. Finish out our base here. Add a little subterranean entrance. Oh, needs repairs. Needs repairs. Sometimes it takes a little second or two for me to register that. Oh wait, that needs to be repaired there. All right. Speaking of stuff that needs to be repaired, this ground needs to be repaired. Bam. Bam. Get that lump of clay. A little bit more diggy over here. Oh, I forgot to get that one right there. Yeah, that was my bad. My bad. Getting crazy up in here. Getting crazy action. There we go. Oh, this one's not upgraded right there. Upgrade that one. So far, so good, everybody. Got almost one half of the base done. There's the outer part of the base. Again, I randomized the way I put them down. If you're just going in straight lines for like an hour, that does get a little old. Though I do love building. But putting rebar frames down sometimes, because sometimes the size of stuff that we're building like really humongous stuff. Like our kind of last mega base that we built. We had a giant cement area where you're just putting down frames, putting by frames, and then like 2 minutes of like filling it in. Putting it down forever, and then 2 minutes of putting it in. Yeah. Reminds me of airbrushing. Airbrushing is like more mask cutting than actual airbrushing. You cut out all these masks, and you airbrush a little bit, and then you cut out these masks, airbrush a little bit more, and so on and so forth. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. I'm just gonna. Doesn't really matter as long as you're within 3 to 5. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. Yeah, let's put another one. again. Just to make sure we don't have any problemos. All right. Cut this inner part out. Yep, put all my gas back, then I used it all up. Let's go grab it. Get out of there. There we go. Boom. Oh, where'd it go? In the drop box, maybe. Drop box. I think you might have put it back. Very efficient quartermaster. Put all the gas back, or I put it somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, too much. Too much. I put it somewhere. I don't remember. Only thing with those drawers is those drawers make those drawer noises all the time. Every time you open them. I'm sure that could get old at some point.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I was looking for a bunch of gas that I put in there. I don't know what I did with it. Put it somewhere. Dropped it in there somewhere. Oh, there we go. Claptrap saying, oh, that was a nice movie to watch again. Love me some Star Trek. Watch the latest one again.
In the boxes, so I could put them away.
What was the latest one? The latest one was the one where they went to some other island thing. Well, I mean, don't spoil it, but I guess you can't quite say without spoiling it, right? The one with that girl that he's got to rescue, right? Something. That girl that he meets on that planet. I mean, that's every Star Trek ever, right? The girl on that planet with the thing and the stuff. I'm trying to say it without spoiling anything about it. I'm much more of a Star Wars geek, but I'm looking forward to the new Star Trek. Well, there you go. I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate. I can love it equally. Though I did, my generation is more of a Star Wars generation. That's what we grew up on. But I love me some Star Trek too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you like that kind of stuff, go get your geek on. Get your geek on. Don't let nobody tell you can't like what you like. Screw those people. Screw those people who come in here and try to put you into a box, right? Come into your life and say, yo, you can't like that. You can only like this stuff. And you're like, oh yeah? I can like whatever the heck I want to like. Step off, bro. That's what you tell them. At my age, I can say whatever I want. I answer to no one. And I should have learned that much earlier in my life. You really answer to no one. Of course, you answer to yourself whenever you make bad choices. That's who you answer to. But you really answer to no one. You make your choices, and you got to live with them. So you're going to be your own worst critic, that's for sure. That is for sure. Let's just fill those in as we go. Let's do 3 and fill those in. All right, we'll just fill this in and cut the side. Cut the side out and then get it that way. Oh, nice. All right, so well, I'm trying to do the interior part, trying to do the exterior, then I'll do the middle. You can kind of get an idea. Just so I have this middle support here to protect the base from falling. So that helps out. Just don't undercut too much. Don't do it. I've actually seen buildings stay up with just one thing of sand underneath it, which is funny because we cut down a lot of buildings. We take down a lot of buildings in our playthroughs. Big buildings too. Big ones. There we go. Jesse says that maybe the wife at Kismet. Did you try the new game Fortnite? No, I did not try it. Kind of Fridays and Saturdays are going to be my days to try new stuff. I played some PUBG. You guys saw me running around being a noob. It was awesome. There's some people, they take those games too serious. I just run around, have a good time. I just run around, be a noob. If you're a noob, just be a noob. Don't try to pretend like you're not a noob. Don't like try to say, oh, I'm the best at this game ever. I just say, you know what? I'm not good at this game. I suck at this game. And I'm not going to get any better unless I start and say, you know what? I suck. What do I need to learn to be better at this game? Or better at really anything in life, really. You gotta admit when you don't know. Because you're never going to learn it if you act like you do. You're never going to learn it. Never going to get it, never going to get it. Never going to get it, never going to get it. There you go. Something along those lines. Hold on. I forgot to do the... Oh, no, that was the edge. I was going to say I forgot to do the edge. I thought I'd cut one over, but that was the edge. I was doing it correctly. Then I threw myself off. Oh, nice long one here. Long bunch of frames. Oh, so long we're out of frames. Wow, we used 500 frames. That is a lot of frames. Look at this. Beautiful, huh? Didn't take very long. Rocking it. Making it look sweet. Sweetie sweet. Queue me up about 2,000-3,000 rebar frames. That'd be awesome, bro, if you get a moment. If not, I'll queue them up. Just let me know. Ro's our quartermaster. That's why I'm asking if you can do some rebar frames. I don't go up in his zone right there because he's working away. But if he can't do it, I don't mind doing it. Never ask people to do stuff that you wouldn't do yourself, as I look at it. Never ask my kids to come and help if I don't do it too. I don't just say go over there and wash the dishes. I say go over there, you can wash this time and I'll dry. That's the way I am. Your children are not your personal slaves. They are not your personal slaves for them to do all the work for you. Of course, they are, you know, freeloading on you. If you think about it, right? Because you're paying for all their food and water and everything, and you know how much money it's going to cost you? $500,000 buckaroonies over 18 years. That's right. And some of you are like, no way, Kismet. Oh, yeah? Figure it out. Figure out how much you've spent on your kids. Maybe you shouldn't figure it out. It's depressing. It's depressing. I got 3 kids. So, yeah, me and the wife going to be making, I have to make tons of cash just to keep them fed and clothed and all that stuff. And that's not counting college and all that other stuff in life. They're going to have to get a scholarship, bro. At this point, they're going to have to work on them scholarships. Because Daddy had to spend his retirement on not dying. On not dying, because dying sucks. Bam. Bam. Fill it in, fill it in. The girl with a painted face. Yeah, the girl with a painted face. Yeah, that's a good way to say it without spoiling anything. Good, 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 good. Boom, 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 boom. Level up. Level 111. It levels you way too fast. Way too fast with the auger. Alright, another corner post. Looking fantastical. Fantastical. I'm going to put in this other row here. Put in this other row while we're at it. Now the edge rows you got to watch out for because sometimes you put your next kind of frames in. I always like to do the outside edges first so you can fill them in so you don't forget to fill them in, right? You don't forget to fill in some of the rebar or whatever else you're using. And then you've just got a rebar frame there and not actually a cement block. Not that it matters sometimes, but that's how I like to do it. Make sure it's just right. Lots of diggy hole. Let's do it. I went a little too far down there. How are we looking on time? Dang, time goes by so fast when you're playing this game. Anybody else have that problem? Like, literally, it feels like 5 minutes goes by when you're playing this game. And every 5 minutes, you're like, well, I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to do this other thing, and other thing. And you're just like, man, there's not enough time in the day. Not enough time in the day to do all the epic stuff you want to do in this game. I get lost in this game. I get, like, in the zone. I get in the zone, and I could literally build for, like, until I passed out. Until I passed out right here in front of my computer. Which would be very entertaining for you guys, but probably not good for my health. Very, very not good. And again, thanks to Assassin also for that donation of PUBG. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun just running around getting into trouble. Yeah, I'd like to play some Fortnite. I'd like to play some PUBG with a team. That's what I'll probably do next time. Is get my team together, or get a team together. We'll play some of those kind of more team games. But again, I only got so much time in the day, and right now I'm super busy because TwitchCon's coming up. Got a bunch of stuff I'm micromanaging and trying to get ready before I got to go. You don't want to do it at the last minute, everybody. If you're going to TwitchCon, now is the time to get all your stuff together. Be thinking about what you're taking if you're a streamer. Be thinking about what you're taking. Be thinking about what clothes you're going to wear, what suitcase you're going to use. Get all that stuff squared away way in advance, because you never know. Maybe your old... What the heck was that all about? You never know, your old suitcase might be wrecked. Go check it in the garage. Or wherever you got it. Go check all the other stuff. Check your flights. Make sure your flight didn't get moved or changed. Check all that stuff way beforehand. Way beforehand. Yep. We're down too far there. There we go. Square that off. Take it all the way to the end. Hey, Crazy saying hello to everybody in there, as in everybody in 1982, not opposed to everybody in the stream, but I'm sure he's saying hello there too. There we go. Well, yeah, dying is counterproductive. I know, huh? Counterproductive in making money, but then, of course, you got to spend your money to not die, and then you got no money, so it's difficult to survive with no money. But there you go. But I'm not dead. That's the big bonus. That's the big bonus that's going on right now. Darn it, too far. Fail fish Kismet. There we go. Yep. Man, we're making a huge project, huge progress on this today. Look at that one. Look at that. It's practically from one side to the other. See, because I'm using the side supports to hold it up so it doesn't collapse. Very important. Very, very important. All the way across. Best thing to do is experiment. See what works for you. Nice. There we go. Nice. Looking good. Now we're making some huge strides here. Huge strides. Steno saying hi to Coors. How's it going, Coors? How you doing today? Having a good night? Hope you are, bro. Hope you are. I'm having an awesome night. We did a whole bunch of fun stuff today. I was not noobing as much. A little bit of noobing. Had lots of fun playing some Elder Scrolls Online with my team. Always fun hanging out with them. Learning some new stuff. We were in there just kind of start off, get kind of leveled up a little bit, get going. Again, I only have so much time in the day, but I do want to get some more time in with my team. And I feel like I learned a lot there. Do you guys feel like, for those who are watching, learned a whole bunch about playing that particular class? I was struggling. I was struggling getting those skills and understanding what those skills were about. But I think I got a much better idea. Hey, Ro, what's up? Ro out of nowhere. Ro out of nowhere. Sneaky, sneaky Ro. What's up, Ro? What's up, Ro? What you doing, man?
I'm just seeing if there's anything I could do to help.
Oh, always, man. If you want to go along the other edge on the other side, let's go around the other side. As you can see, like every 3, I'm doing the kind of sub supports here. Yeah, if you want to kind of cut this outside edge. Oh wait, I'm right there. We ran around for no reason. I'm sorry, I didn't know I was that close. That's funny, everybody. Look, I was 2 blocks away. That's funny. Hold on. That's hilarious. I was literally 2 blocks away. If you can cut the inside out if you want. Just, of course, don't cut the middle part out because I'm using that as a support. All of this, you know what I mean? The actual middle part of the dirt. Like this area right here, you know? Yeah, let's cut the sides out. Like, because there's going to be a wall all the way around, like right here. See where you can see the metal up above? The metal squares? Right along this edge. But don't cut too much out or it'll cause the base to crumble. You know what I mean? Just a straight line row, not the whole entire width there. Just a straight line. I'll get out of the way so you can get in there. Boom. I also get an auger, bro. Get an auger and get a bunch of frames and put the frames down. Watch out it doesn't go down too far. You want it at the same level. I think I might have cut that down too far. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Ro, what you're doing, bro, is awesome. Yeah, just keep going along that edge. And I would fill in with frames, though, eventually, because that's just going to be a solid wall on the inside, like we did before. I'm sure you know what I mean. All right. He knows what I mean. He saw us do the other base before. Ro's awesome. He's got it handled. Let's do it. I just like to make sure that when I'm communicating to people that I'm real clear. Because if it was because of my bad communication that stuff, like, falls down, then I feel a little bad. Though I'll just build it back up again, but still... I don't like to do bad communication. I like to follow up and make sure I've got nice, clear communication with my team. That's a lesson learned by hard knocks right there, bro. You say something to somebody, and for some reason, you thought you said it super clear. Has anybody ever had this problem? You said something to somebody, it seemed super clear to you when you said it to them. They said okay, and then they went and did the opposite of whatever you told them, right? For those of you with kids, you really know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is a complete opposite of what you asked for. And it was like, dope. Yeah. Put a 1 in the chat if that's ever happened to you. Let me see how many people have had that happen to them. And then I'll tell you a funny story goes along with it. There we go. Got to do this corner right here. I missed a corner. Oh yeah, a bunch of people. My soldier would do that all the time. I know, huh? You try to make it super clear. You're like step 1, step 2, step 3, right? And somehow, they manage not to do it. Great example, driving with a good friend of mine from when I was young. And he had a car. I didn't have a car yet. So I was hanging out with him. And he was driving. And I said, hey, I got to drive back to my house. And he couldn't quite remember which way it is because we were off some weird road, right? And I said, oh. He said, do you want to go straight? And I said, right. So he went straight. I meant go right. I meant go right. I should have said go right and not right, as in correct. So he thought go straight was correct, but it wasn't. It was go right. So now when somebody says, which way should I go? I say go right or go left or go straight, right? I add that extra word so that it really helps the communication. So yeah, that really happened to me, which was hilarious. It's the first thing I think of when I think of miscommunication. And we laughed, and it was funny. Still to this day, I can say, hey, right. I can call them up and say, right, and they'd be like, ah, ha, ha. One of those funny moments you share with your friends in life. Funny moments. My kids, I get the deer in the headlight look. I know, huh? My kids do the same thing. My kids, literally, I have bedtime down to 3 things, right? Jammies, shower, or shower first, really. Shower, jammies, brush your teeth, right? 3 things. 3 things to remember, and for them to do on their own, that I don't have to tell them to do, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, still got to tell them. Still got to tell them sometimes, because they're just like, what? What? You're going to be like 87 and not know how to get ready for bed. I knew that stuff at 5 years old. 5 years old, this is what you got to do. You got to do it all on your own. Go do it. Because that's how my parents raised me. They're like, it's all on you, bro. Go do your own stuff. Pretty much. Pretty much. Learn to do it. You'll be more independent that way. And nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with teaching your kids to be independent. Oops, I forgot to do the underping. This part. Man, I don't know if I'm going to get this done. Already over. Already over time. Now, I'm going to probably let Ro finish this up because he's a boss too at this. Try to get this filled in. If I have to, I'll come back and fill in the exit holes. If you got an auger, you can always take the exit holes back out again. Then once you get the corners done, see, look how easy it is once you get the corners done, right? Then you just go along and do the outside edge. Super easy. And then once you get that done, then you want to do the supports. Let's go ahead and check how our supports look. Oh yeah, we gotta do supports. Yeah, you want to make a bunch of those kind of wet concrete poles. The kind of, not the centered ones, but the offset ones. And just as you're cutting, you know, and putting down the frames, just add one every third or whatever. Kind of like what I've already done. I'm not trying to make it too exact. I just randomly put them down. But you get the idea. Also, I wouldn't undercut the stuff. You know, we overcut and then sometimes undercut. I probably wouldn't do that. Or maybe we can just do that real quick. Let me see if we can do it. I'm going to overcut this stuff. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is overcut some of this stuff. And then I'm going to cut it in half. Like so. And then we're going to undercut it. And it's going to fall down. I have to kill myself. No guarantees, though. Also made a whole bunch of grassy ground so I can put that down too. Look at that teamwork. Look at that teamwork. We didn't do any double one there. Bam. He's gonna fill his in. I'll fill these in. Oh, out. Out of cement. There he goes. He's got it handled. All right, you got it handled. I'm going to let you finish that up, Ro. I've got to go for tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow, standard time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. But my kid's like a foreign language. I know. I know. You know what's really wild about twins, by the way? That twins actually develop a language. They actually develop a language between each other before they develop a language with you. Proven point. How do I know? Because I got twins. Yeah, it's wild because... Oh, I was failed. Get back up there. I think I need to put a block there. Or something. Put a hatch there. It's funny because when they were young, before they learned to speak, they would be like gaga goo goo and talking to each other back and forth. And then they'd be talking to one and the other one would be like shaking their head like, yeah. And then they would just go off and do something. Like play with blocks or do stuff or whatever. And they'd be like blah, 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 blah. And then they'd be like... And they go up. It's really wild. It's a wild thing to say that they develop their own language before they actually develop English or whatever language they learn. That's wild. It's wild. If that happened to me, I wouldn't know it was true, but it is definitely true. Confirmed. Confirmed, confirmed. Steno says, good night, Kismet chat. Thanks for the stream. Thank you. Now, unless you guys are going to dethrone Gwen right there, we're going to give her 10,000 Kiss Caps. We're going to go ahead and see who we got lined up to drop some love onto. Who do we got tonight? Who do we got, everybody? Let's go find out. Now, again, if you are under Amazon Prime, don't forget to up those Amazon Primes. They do run out usually every month. Feel free to go in there and show that love. Let's see. Who do we got? Oh, my bro, my pal. Oh, I know who I'm going to get already. I see him already in there. All right. Oh, really? Really? Oh yeah, we gotta bring him some love. He brings us some love all the time. We gotta go back and give that love. Oh, darn it. Missed it. Darn it. All right, next time. Next time, we'll try to catch him. But this guy right here, he's our buddy, he's our pal. I hope to get him partnered next. I would love if you guys came with me and showed him lots and lots of love. He's an amazing streamer, a really great guy. He's struggling in his IRL, but he's getting it squared away. He does a lot of things. He goes to school, he does a real-life job, and he also tries to stream at the same time. Much props. I know that is a lot of effort. So, big fan of the stream, as well as a big friend of the stream, the mighty Pokey's Luck. So, we're going to run over there, and we're going to show him some love. He's playing some PUBG right now. I want you guys to drop in there and show him some massive love. So I'm going to go ahead and put that raid hype in the chat. I'm going to jump my overseer's office.
Hello.
I'm going to go ahead and kick Softball out of there. Mods, go ahead and give Gwen that 10,000 Kiss Caps for being epic. For that resub love. By the way, if you notice, if you resub now, you also works in my BitBoss. We got a whole sub thing to BitBoss now. It's pretty amazing. I will get in to tell you all about that once I get it all figured out myself. So we're going to go show Pokey's Luck some love. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat here. If you are a subscriber, you can use your Kismet emotes, your awesome emotes that you have unlocked. You use the Kismet Love Train and all of that on there. If you are not, if you're just a regular follower, which is awesome as well, you can go ahead and highlight the first one, the Stream Elements one, that's Kismet Love Train, sharing the love, or you can grab the second one there that Crazy's got if you are a full top tier subscriber. I'm going to grab that big one, and we're going to blow it up in there. We're going to blow it up. Let's go! Bam! Let's go in there and show them the love. I'm going to go ahead and throw the host as well on my buddy Pokey. Again, come on with us, everybody. Come on with us. Go show them the love. What? He's going offline. Let me listen. Oh, no. Oh, man. All right, everybody. We're going to get somebody else, but go over there, press the follow button over on Pokey. Go over there, press the follow button. All these people are offline. Oh, no worries, man. No worries, Pokey. All right, everybody. I'm going to send the host elsewhere. I'm going to send the host elsewhere because he's going to go offline. I'm about to go offline. Yeah. All right. We'll get Pokey next time. He's an awesome guy. Just go over there and hit the follow button real quick, everybody. We're going to go raid somebody else. Who do we got? Who do we got? I might just raid one of our good friends out there. Who do we got? Who is awesome? Who is awesome? Who we can show some love to. I'm going to double up some love here. Who do we got? Oh, yeah. Let's go show some more love over here. Let's go show some more love. Now, if you guys missed... oh, AFK. No, back. If you missed us raiding over here last time, I think you should go see this girl. We raided her the other night. She was awesome. I love her. She's super spunky. She's like me. She talks a lot. Very excited about what she's doing. Playing some Fallout 4. I'm going to host her instead, but we'll get Pokey in the future. Make sure to go over there and hit him some follows, though. Hit him some follows, at least to make his night. And I'm going to send you over to Chino Plays right now. Go with us again. Post in the chat. We'll do a raid over there. And again, thanks everybody for hanging out in the stream. Back tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Playing some Fallout 4 and then some 7 Days to Die. See you all then. Bye, everybody.